Please like the video and share it so that it reaches many more people and you get sawaba, or rewards from Allah. This could be a sawabe jariyah or continuous reward for you long after you are gone.
Volume 5, Book 59, number 630. Narrated by Abu Burda. Allah's Apostle sent Abu Musa and Mu'a bin Jabal to Yemen. He sent each of them to administer a province, as Yemen consisted of 2 provinces. The Prophet said to them, "Facilitate things for the people and do not make things difficult for them. Be kind and lenient, both of you, with the people, and do not be hard on them. And give the people good tidings and do not repulse them." So each of them went to carry on his job. So when any one of them taught his province and happened to come near the border of the province of his companion, he would visit him and greet him. Once Mu'a taught that part of his state which was near the border of the province of his companion Abu Musa. Mu'a came riding his mule till he reached Abu Musa and saw him sitting, and the people had gathered around him. Behold, there was a man tied with his hands behind his neck. Mu'a said to Abu Musa, "O Abdullah bin K, what is this?" Abu Musa replied, "This man has reverted to heathenism after embracing Islam." Mu'a said, "I will not dismount till he is killed." Abu Musa replied, "He has been brought for this purpose, so come down." Mu'a said, "I will not dismount till he is killed." So Abu Musa ordered that he be killed, and he was killed. Then Mu'a dismounted and said, "O Abdullah bin K, how do you recite the Quran?" Abu Musa said, "I recite the Quran regularly at intervals and piecemeal." "How do you recite it, O Mu'a?" Mu'a said, "I sleep in the first part of the night and then get up after having slept for the time devoted for my sleep and then recite as much as Allah has written for me. So I seek Allah's reward for both my sleep as well as my prayer at night." Volume 5, Book 59, number 631. Narrated by Abi Burda. That Abu Musa al-Ash'ari said that the Prophet had sent him to Yemen, and he asked the Prophet about certain alcoholic drink which used to be prepared there. The Prophet said, "What are they?" Abu Musa said, "Al-bit and al-miza." He said, "Al-bit is an alcoholic drink made from honey, and al-miza is an alcoholic drink made from barley." The Prophet said, "All intoxicants are prohibited." Volume 5, Book 59, number 632. Narrated by Abu Burda. That the Prophet sent his, i.e. Abu Burda's, grandfather, Abu Musa and Mu'a to Yemen and said to both of them, "Facilitate things for the people, be kind and lenient, and do not make things difficult for people. And give them good tidings, and do not repulse them, and both of you should obey each other." Abu Musa said, "O Allah's Prophet, in our land there is an alcoholic drink, prepared from barley called al-miza, and another, prepared from honey, called al-bit." The Prophet said, "All intoxicants are prohibited." Then both of them proceeded, and Mu'a asked Abu Musa, "How do you recite the Quran?" Abu Musa replied, "I recite it while I am standing, sitting or riding my riding animals, at intervals and piecemeal." Mu'a said, "But I sleep and then get up. I sleep and hope for Allah's reward for my sleep as I seek His reward for my night prayer." Then he, i.e. Mu'a, pitched a tent and they started visiting each other. Once Mu'a paid a visit to Abu Musa and saw a chained man. Mu'a asked, "What is this?" Abu Musa said, "He was a Jew who embraced Islam and has now turned apostate." Mu'a said, "I will surely chop off his neck." Volume 5, Book 59, number 633. Narrated by Abu Musa al-Ash'ari. Allah's Apostle sent me, as a governor, to the land of my people, and I came while Allah's Apostle was encamping at a place called Al-Abtar. The Prophet said, "Have you made the intention to perform the Hajj?" "O Abdullah bin K," I replied, "Yes, O Allah's Apostle." He said, "What did you say?" I replied, "I said, Labbaik, and expressed the same intention as yours. He said, "Have you driven the Hadi along with you?" I replied, "No, I did not drive the Hadi." He said, "So perform the Tawaf of the Kaaba and then the Sa'i, between Safa and Marwa, and then finish the state of Ihram." So I did the same, and one of the women of the tribe of Banu K combed my hair. We continued follow in that tradition till the Caliphate of Umar. Volume 5, Book 59, number 634. Narrated by Ibn Abbas. Allah's apostle said to Mu'adh bin Jabal when he sent him to Yemen, "You will come to the people of Scripture, and when you reach them, invite them to testify that none has the right to be worshipped except Allah, and that Muhammad is his apostle. And if they obey you in that, then tell them that Allah has enjoined on them 5 prayers to be performed every day and night. And if they obey you in that, then tell them that Allah has enjoined on them sadaqah, i.e. rakat, to be taken from the rich amongst them and given to the poor amongst them. And if they obey you in that, then be cautious. Don't take their best properties, as zakat, and be afraid of the curse of an oppressed person, as there is no screen between his invocation and Allah." Volume 5, Book 59, number 635. Narrated by Amr bin Maimun. When Mu'adh arrived at Yemen, he led them, i.e. the people of Yemen, in the Fajr prayer wherein he recited, "Allah took Abraham as a Khalil." A man amongst the people said, "How glad the mother of Abraham is." In another narration, Amr said, "The Prophet sent Mu'adh to Yemen and he led the people in the Fajr prayer and recited, 'Allah took Abraham as a Khalil.'" A man behind him said, "How glad the mother of Abraham is." Volume 5, Book 59, number 636. Narrated by Al-Bara. Allah's apostle sent us to Yemen along with Khalid bin al-Walid. Later on he sent Ali bin Abi Talib in his place. The Prophet said to Ali, "Give Khalid's companions the choice of either staying with you in Yemen or returning to Medina." I was one of those who stayed with him, i.e. Ali, and got several awaq of gold from the war booty. Volume 5, Book 59, number 637. Narrated by Buraida. The Prophet sent Ali to Khalid to bring the kumus of the booty, and I hated Ali, and Ali had taken a bath after a sexual act with a slave girl from the kumus. I said to Khalid, "Don't you see this, i.e. Ali?" When we reached the Prophet I mentioned that to him. He said, "O Buraida, do you hate Ali?" I said, "Yes." He said, "Do you hate him? For he deserves more than that from the kumlas."